Developers made a huge mistake with the new updated diet system, and it is now easier and faster than ever to grow any species in the Isle. And today, I will be showing you how to get 300 growth rate on all of them, the easiest and fastest way possible. I will be using an Herrerasaurus for this video, but it works the exact same with other dinosaurs like Carnos, Omnis, etc. First part, which is the most important. You need to find any rotten meat or bones, doesn't matter what type it is, just eat it and vomit. We want to drain and lower our stomach as fast as possible. Now, while we are waiting for the vomit sickness to go away, we need to find a body with at least 2 organs in it. Doesn't matter what species it is, as long as for the Herrera for example, it is not another Herrera, because we are not a cannibal. When you finally found one, open it unless it is already open of course, and eat 2 different organs until you're completely full and make yourself vomit again. This way, thanks to the new update, we will lower our stomach again as fast as possible while keeping most of our diet. And from now on, we just repeat that process. You can eat the other organs from your previous body or just find a new one to eat. At that point, you will already be at around 250%, which is still exceptional, and you could stop there, not make yourself vomit again, and enjoy the fastest growth you've ever had. Or you could just continue like I did and go for the 300% growth rate as a carnivore. Now for herbivores, and for that example I will be using a tenonto, but it also works for every other species, like pashis, dibles, etc. When spawning as an herbivore with this new update, sometimes you will be able to send patrol and migration zones straight away. Sometimes you will not. Could be a bug or could be intentional, I have no idea. In my example, I didn't, so we will demonstrate that for a better general example. But if you sent any zone, you can go to these ones instead of going into a sanctuary. The idea here is the exact same. We want to make us vomit as fast as possible to drain and lower our stomach. But as herbivores, we cannot eat any bones or rotten meat. So here, what we need to do is eat anything, plant or mushroom, doesn't even matter if the plant is not in your diet. The best way being here obviously to eat a mushroom to get at least some diet. While we wait for the vomit sickness to go away, for some, you will finally be able to send patrols and migration zones. For others like me, you will still need to be in a sanctuary eating mushrooms. At any point in time, as soon as you send any patrols or migration zones, you should start going to them while waiting for the vomit sickness to go away. When the vomit sickness is finally gone, it is our time to eat again. If you're still in a sanctuary, eat as much mushrooms as you can. For those who reached any zone, you can finally eat plants in your diet. In both cases, you should eat until you reach full stomach. Now that is achieved, we just repeat the process a second time, eating any plant available until we vomit again. After following that process once or twice, you should be at around 200%, depending of course on which dinosaur you're playing. When done, the only thing you need to do now is just repeat that process again and again until you reach any growth percentage you want, or you could just continue until you reach 300% growth rate and enjoy the fastest herbivore growth you've ever had.